Titus, Andronicus, my lord the emperor sends you this word, that if you love your sons, let Lucius, Marcus, or yourself, O Titus, chop off your hand and send it to the emperor. In return, he shall set your 2 sons free, and that will be a ransom for their fall.
Oh, gracious emperor. Oh, gentle Titus, gentle. With all my heart, I will give the emperor my hand. Good Aaron, will you don't chop it off? Stop, father, stop!
For that noble hand of yours that has brought down so many of your enemies shall not be sent. My hand shall serve a term. My youth can better spare my blood than yours. Therefore, it'll be my hand that'll go and save my brothers' lives.
Which of your hands has not defended Rome, reared aloft the bloody battle axe? My hand has been but idle. Let it serve to ransom my 2 nephews from their death.
Nay, just choose, for fear that their deaths shall come before the ransom.
Agree between you. I will spare my head.
Then I'll go fetch an axe.
But I will use the axe.
Come hither, Aaron. I will deceive them both. Lend me your hand, and I will give you mine. What is this? Good Aaron. Give the emperor my hand. Tell him it was a hand that kept him safe from 1,000 dangers. As for my sons, say I account for them as jewels purchased at an easy price.
Titus, for this hand, look to have your 2 sons with you. Their head, let fools do good.
Oh, here I lift my one hand to the heaven and vow this feeble roof to the earth.
Brother, speak of possibilities. Do not break into these deep extremes.
Are not my sorrows deep? Should not my pleasures be the same?
But yet let reason govern your lament.
If there were reasons for my worries, then into fearful shall I find my woes. When the earth and the heavens weep, does not the earth o'erflow? When the winds rage, do not the seas wax mad? Then give me leave, for losers do have leave to ease their stomachs. Bitter.
Worthy Andronicus, Ill are you repaid for that good hand you sent the emperor. Here are the heads of your two noble sons. Here's your hand, sent back to you with scorn. Woe it is of me, think upon the woes of you, or the remembrance of my own father's death.
Wow. Wow, that's some pretty rotten stuff. Sadder for William than even his own father's death.
It served Titus right. He should never have made Saturninus emperor. And he should never have trusted Saturninus once he turned against him.
You're blaming the victim when you say that?
Who isn't the victim in this story?
Why do you laugh? It's not this hour.
Because I have no more tears to give. I swear on my soul to right the wrong. This I vow. Come, brother. Take the head. And in this one hand, the other I will bear. Lavinia, sweet wench, between your teeth, take the hand. As for you, boy, get thee from my sight. For you are exile. You cannot stay. Go to the Goths and raise an army there. And if you love me, as I think you do, grace and part. For we have much to do.
Farewell, Andronicus, my noble father, the saddest man that ever lived in Rome. And if I live, I will revenge your wrong and make proud Saturninus and his empress beg for mercy. Yes, I will go to the Goths and raise up an army to put revenge on Rome and Saturnine. Oh.
The saddest man that ever lived in Rome.
Please, saddest man that ever lived in Rome.
The saddest man that ever lived in Rome.
Truly, the saddest man that ever lived in Rome.
Well, here we are, poor creatures without hands. Oh, you map of woe. Get between your teeth a sharp knife, and against your heart cut you a hole, that all the tears that flow from your eyes will fall into that sea, and soaking in, drown the lamenting fools in sea salt.
Fie, brother, fie. Teach her not thus to lay such violent hands upon her tender life.
Good grandfather, stop this bitter deep lemon. Now make us merry with some pleasing tale.
Alas, the poor boy does weep.
What do you strike at, Marcus?
At that which I killed, my lord, a fly.
Out on you, murderer! You kill my heart!
Alas, my lord, I have but killed a fly.
But what if that fly had a father and a mother? Oh, poor, harmless fly, that with your sweet buzzing melody came here to make us marry. And you have killed him.
Pardon me, sir, but it was an ill-favored fly, like to the Empress's moor. Therefore I killed it.
Oh! Pardon me for reprehending you, for you have done a commendable deed. This one is for me, and this one is for Tamara, and this one, yeah.
Alas, poor man, for grief has so wrought on him, he now takes false shadows for true substances.
Come, Lavinia, come. Let us find a book to read about tales of woe. Come, boy, you go with us.
Shakespeare showing us intergenerational trauma. Father, son, and grandson are all suffering. It makes me wonder what kind of man this boy will grow up to be.
The grandson is learning her hatred directly from his grandfather.
And that's not all. Trauma like this lives in our DNA. It's passed down in our blood. The process is called epigenesis. Each person's DNA lays the groundwork for the development of physical and psychological characteristics. But chemical factors like toxins in our blood caused by trauma can change how the DNA influences human development. This is why trauma experienced by grandparents is passed down through generations.
Help, grandfather, help. My Aunt Lavinia follows me everywhere. I know not why. Good Uncle Marcus, look how swift she comes. That's sweet aunt, I know not what you mean.
Younger sister, do not fear your aunt.
She loves you more than too much to do you harm. How now, Lavinia? What is this? Some book you wish us to read? Open it, boy. See how she turns the pages. What is this book?
It is Ovid's Metamorphoses, grandfather.
Shall I read? What? This is the tale of Philomel that tells of her treason and her rape. Were you thus assaulted, dear girl? Dragged into the vile woods in such moment? Dragged into that harsh, vast, nasty woods. Oh, had we never hunted there, by nature made for murder and for rape.
Why would nature build so foul a den, unless the gods delight in tragedies?
Tell us, sweet girl, who did this deed?
The sandy plot. Look here. Look here, Lavinia. The sandy plot is plain. See where I have writ my name. Write to you, good niece, that we may know the traitors and the truth.
Show us, Lavinia. See what she has written. Cairo! Demetrius.
The lustful sons of Tamara, performers of this heinous and bloody deed. Come, kneel down with me, Lord. Kneel down, Lavinia, and kneel, sweet boy, and swear with me that we will bring mortal revenge upon these traitorous Goths and see their blood, or die upon this reproach.
Yes, I vow. But if we do hunt these bear whelps, then beware, for their mother still runs with their leader, Saturnitis, and woos him while she lays on her back. And when he sleeps, she does as she wants. And what is our lesson then? What say you, boy?
I say, my lord, if I were a man, their mothers that chamber would not be safe, nor the hated sons walk alone.
Aye, that's my boy. Come, go with me, Lucius. I will give you presents to carry from me to the Empress's sons.
Thank you.
You will do this message, will you not?
I will. I with my dagger in their hearts, grandfather.
Come on.
Revenge, you heavens, for old Andronicus.
Demetrius, here's the son of Lucius. He has some message to deliver us.
Aye, some mad message from his mad grandfather.
My lord, with all the humbleness I made, I greet you from Andronicus and pray the Roman God compound you both.
Thank you, young Lucius. What's the news?
My grandfather has sent by me the best weapons of his army to gratify your honor. You are the hope of Rome. For so men they say, and for so I leave you both. Like bloody villain.
Never have seen so great a lord. So basically insinuate and send us gifts.
Why, Demetrius, was it not a lucky star that brought us here, captives and yet free, to be elevated to such a height?
Did you not use his daughter? Did you not use his daughter?
I mean, did you not use his daughter ever so friendly?
My lord, I wish we had 1,000 Roman dames in turn to serve our lust.
Indeed.
Let's stop and say that any person viewing this play who is a survivor of rape will have a very hard time hearing these men joke. There's nothing funny about rape. No one deserves to be hurt in this way. It can scar a person for life. It's a trauma no one deserves.
Sorry, I didn't really want to play this part.
It's not us, it's just a play.
Let's see what happens next.
Why does the emperor's trumpet sound thus?
Be alive for joy. The emperor has a son.
Oh, gentle Aaron, we are all done.
What do you have wrapped in your hands and fumble much there?
Oh, thou wish I would hide from heaven's eyes. Our empress is shamed and stately grown disgrace. She is delivered, lords. She is delivered.
Well, what has she borne?
A devil. Oh, here's the babe. He looks like you. The emperor bids you to christen it with your dagger's point.
You hellish dog! It shall not live!
It shall not die.
Aaron, it must. The mother wrote it so.
My lords, will you kill your brother?
Yes. Nurse, give it to me, and my dagger will meet its point.
He dies upon my scimitar's sharp point that dare touches this, here my firstborn and heir. Here, tell the empress I will keep my own. Excuse it how she can.
But the emperor...
Will you betray our mother?
My mistress is my mistress. This here is my own.
Forever our mother she shall be shamed.
One will despise her for this foul escapade.
But the emperor in his rage will doom her death.
Lords, will you kill your brother? How many saw this here child of mine?
Cornelia de Memoir and myself, and no one else but the mother empress.
Cornelius, the midwife, yourself,
Yeah?
and the empress?
Yeah.
You tell the empress. I said this!
Aaron! Why did you do this?
She shall not live to betray this guilt of ours. That long-tongued babbling gossip? No, Lord, no. Now, let me tell you my intent. Not far from here, one Mooley lives, a countryman of mine. Just yesternight, his wife was taken to bed. She bore. As fair as you are, she is. And her son, her child, likened unto you. Go, take a bag of gold, and speak with them. Tell them our circumstances thus, and that their child shall be heir to the emperor, and substitute to mine.
Aaron, I see you will not trust the heir with secrets.
Indeed. Now, by the winds that swift follows fly, I shall take you to the gulfs to dispose of this sweet thing in my arm. I will raise you to be a warrior.
Come, kinsman, come, Marcus, come, kinsman, come. This is the way, this is the way. Come. Sir boy, show me your archery. Yes. That's good. This one's for Job. Yeah, that's for you. That's for you. And this one's for Mars. Yes. And that one's for Mercury. Mercury, that's for me. That's for me. This one is to Apollo. Yeah, you must look forward to the Apollo. Yes. And this one again is for Mercury. Yes, Mercury. Oh, yes. And this one is to Saturn. The god, not Saturninus, for that would be like shooting into the wind. Yes. And now there's not a god left unsolicited. Yes. Got much Publius, no. You must dig. Dig until you reach the center of the earth. And when you get to those regions, tell him that I ask for justice and praise. There, thank you.
Not just a sad sight to see your noble uncle act so mad.
Attend him carefully and seek some remedy.
Kinsman?
Publius, what news?
Pluto send you word. If you would have revenge from hell, you shall. But for justice, wait.
He does me wrong with these delays. For therefore, there is no justice in earth nor hell. No justice there. Therefore, we must petition the heavens and ask the gods to send justice down to wreck our wrongs.
Kinsman?
Yes.
Shoot all of your shafts into the court. We will afflict the emperor in his pride.
News! The post is here. Sir Ron, what tidings? What say you? Is justice coming? What does Publius and what does Pluto say?
Alas, sir, I am not Plutus. I never drank with him in all my life.
Why, villain, are you not the carrier?
I, sir, of my pigeons, nothing else.
Why, villain, are you not sent from heaven?
From heaven? Oh, alas, sir, I never came there. God forbid I should seek heaven in my young days. Why, I'm off to the court with my pigeons.
Tell me, sir, tell me. Can you deliver a message to the emperor with graces?
Nay, truly, sir, I can never say grace in all my life.
First, you give them the pigeons. Here's some money for you.
A reward?
Yes, a reward. Yes. Give that to the emperor. Pen, ink, pen. Thank you. And please, give this message to the emperor.
Oh, aye, sir.
And when you get there, you must kneel.
Kneel? Like this?
Kneel. Yes, very good. Now you must kiss his foot.
Kiss his foot?
Kiss his foot. Yes. Oh, that is good. That is very good. Then you may give him the pigeons.
Oh, the pigeons! Oh, I warned you, sir. I will do it.
Then you may ask for a reward.
Oh, a reward! Yes. God be with you, sir. I will.
And when you have given it the emperor, knock on my door and tell me what he said.
Oh, I will! With the pigeons! Oh,
I'll tell you. Come on, let us go.
Why, lords? Why? What wrongs are these? Look, his sorrows have so overwhelmed his wits that we are thus afflicted in his griefs, his fits, his frenzies, and his bitterness. Look how he writes to heaven for his redress. Look, this to Jove, this to Mercury, to Apollo, to the god of war. Sweet scrolls to fly about the streets of Rome. What is this but libeling against the Senate and emblazoning this injustice everywhere? As if to say, in Rome, no justice lives. But if I live, his feigned madness will be no shelter for these outrages. Him and his will know that justice lives in Saturnitis' fury.
King, be your thoughts imperious like your name.
Is the sun dim when gnats do fly in it? The eagle suffers little birds to sing, knowing he can at pleasure stop their melody. Even so, you may stop the lesser men of Rome. Meanwhile, I'll enchant that old Andronicus with words more sweet and yet more dangerous than baits and fish. How now, good fellow, would you speak with us?
Oh, most imperial emperor! I brought you a letter and a couple of presents.
Take the letter. What? Go, take him away and hang him immediately.
What? The reward? How much money will I have?
Come, Sirrah, you must be hanged.
Hanged? Well, then my neck to a fair end. I want my lawyer.
Despiteful and intolerable wrongs. Should I put up with this monstrous villainy? Go, drag the villain Titus by the hair. Nor age, nor honor will be his privilege. For this sly mock, I'll be his slaughterman. Sly, frantic wretch who sought to make me great, now thinks himself should govern Rome and me? Emilius, what news with thee?
Arm, arm, my lord. Rome never had more cause. The Goths gathered power. High resolved men bent to the spoil. The marching here led by Lucius, son to old Andronicus, with threats of revenge.
This warlike Lucius, general of the Goths. These tidings do nip me, and I hang my head, as flowers with frost, or grass beat down with storms. Aye, now I begin my sorrows to approach. It is he the common people love so much. I have often overheard them say that Lucius' banishment was wrongly done, and they wish Lucius were to be their emperor.
Why should you fear? Is not your city strong?
Yes, but the citizens will revolt for me to follow Lucius.
King, be your thoughts in Paris like your name. The eagle suffers little birds to sing, knowing he can at pleasure stop their melody. Even though you may stop the lesser men of Rome. Meanwhile, I'll enchant that Andronicus with words more sweet than dangerous and fish.
Then go successfully.
I'd go, sleep with that old Andronicus with all the odds I have.
Courageous warriors and faithful friends, I have received the news from the great Rome that confirmed the hate they bear towards their emperor and how desirous of our sight they are. Therefore, to Rome.
Brave son, sprung from the great Andronicus, whose name was once our terror, now our comfort, whose high exploits and honorable deeds ungrateful Rome requites with foul contempt. Be bold in us, we'll follow where you lead, and be avenged on cursed Tamara.
So say we all with him!
Yes. I humbly thank him, and I thank you all. Yes, yes. Oh, wait. Who comes here?
Oh, renowned Lucius. From our troops I strayed to gaze upon a ruinous monastery when suddenly I heard a child cry near the wall. I went to the noise and soon I heard, "Peace, little one, half me and half Tamara." Had your color not betrayed whose son you are, you might have been an emperor. But where the bull and the cow are both milk white, and they never do, we got a coal black calf. Peace, child. Peace.
Oh,
Oh, worthy Goth, this is the very devil that robbed Andronicus of his good hand. Soldiers, kill this man where he stands, and by his side, his fruit of bastardy.
Lucius, save the child, for he is of royal blood.
Too like his father to ever be good. You know, first, why don't we kill the child, so Aaron may see it all. A sight, I'm sure, to vex the father's soul.
Lucius, save the child. Take it from me to the Empress. And if you do, I will tell you things that are most pleasing for you to know.
Interesting. Well, Aaron, say more. And if I'm pleased with your speech, I say the child shall live. I will see to it that it's nourished.
If it pleases you, Lucius, it'll vex you to hear what I must speak of. For I must speak of rapes, massacres, acts of black night, complots of mischief, abominable deeds, villainies, and treasons. Done. Oh, done in such a way that it's horrible to hear, but done without pity.
Well, Aaron, go on, tell me your mind. I say that the child shall live.
Swear that the child shall live. Then I will begin.
Aaron, who should I swear by? You believe in no God.
Yet, I know you have this thing called conscience. So give me your oath.
All right, Aaron. I swear.
First, know you this, that I begot this child with the Empress.
What? Oh, most lustful and unfaithful woman.
It was her 2 sons that ravished your sister, that murdered Bassianus, cut off your sister's hand, and cut out her tongue, and left her as you saw.
What did you just say? Oh. Barbarous and beastly villains, just like yourself!
Indeed! I was their tutor to instruct them. Let my deeds be witness of my work. I led Bassianus to that guileful hole, and I led your brothers to that pit where that dead corpse of Bassianus lay. It was I that wrote the letter that your father found, and I hid the gold within the letter mentioned. It was I who played the thief for your father's hand. And when I had it, I nearly died laughing heartily. I laughed so hard that both my eyes were rainy just like his. Oh, I have done 1,000 dreadful things as easily as one would kill a fly.
And when I told the Empress of my sport, she swooned and gave me 20 kisses.
What, can you say all this and never blush?
You're not sorry for these hateful deeds?
Indeed. Even now, I curse the day. And I think few are the days within my curse when I didn't do some notorious ill as to kill a man or plot a way to do it, ravish a maid or plot it, or accuse an innocent and forsake myself. Oh, I have set deadly enmity between two friends. Many times I have broken the necks of cattle, set fires to barns and haystacks, and bid the owners to quench them with their tears. Oh, oftentimes I have digged dead men from their graves and set them upright upon their friends' doorsteps. Oh, yes. I have done 1,000 things, and nothing grieves me heartily than I could not do 1,000 more.
I can sympathize with how Aaron feels. He's a black man living in a white man's world. Why wouldn't he want to cause pain to others when others have caused him so much pain?
But does he have any conscience at all? How does a man lose all sense of right and wrong?
He's an angry person, a hurt person.
Where does all this anger and hurt come from?
Please, understand this, right? That many people are hurt. Some people get kidnapped. Individuals get abused. They get mistreated, violated by people that they trust over and over and over again. See, Aaron was kidnapped. He was enslaved. He was taken from his home. And he was forced to use all wits he had to seduce some queen to gain some power. I can see why he's hurt.
Sirs, stop his mouth so that he may speak no more.
My lord, there is a messenger for Rome desires to be admitted to your service.
Let him come near. Oh, Emilius, welcome. What's the news from Rome?
Lord Lucius, and you princes of the Goths, the Roman Emperor greets you all by me. And for he understands you are in arms, he craves a parley at your father's house.
What says our general?
We will come. Let's march away.
Now, in the strange disguise, I will talk with Andronicus. Say I am revenge sent from hell to work, to right his heinous wrong. Look at this door.
Who is there?
Titus, I have come to talk with you.
No, not a word.
If you did know me, you would talk with me.
I am not mad. I know you well enough. You are the mighty Empress Tamra. Did you not come for my other hand?
I am not Tamra. She is your enemy, and I am your friend. I am revenge, sent from the kingdom of hell to work revenge on your foe.
Are you revenge, and are you sent here to correct my wrongs?
I am, therefore come and welcome me.
See you, standing beside you, rape and murder there. Do revenge on them and prove themselves to me. Then I will welcome you. Now you, destroy, rape, and murder there.
These are my ministers called rape and murder, because they take vengeance on such kind of men.
Well, I will come.
Now I will feed his brain. Sick lunacy, for now he finally takes me for revenge. Make him send for his son Lucius, and find a way to make the gods his enemies. See, now here he comes.
Welcome to my woeful home. Welcome. Rape and murder, welcome too. How like the Empress and her sons you are. What shall we do?
Show me a murderer and I will deal with you. Show me a villain that's done a rape. Now I shall be sent to be revenged on him.
Show me 1,000 that have done you wrong, and I will be revenged on them all.
Okay. You, go out into the wicked streets of Rome and find you one that looks like you. And when you do, good murder, stab him. For he is a murderer. And you go and find one that looks like you. And when you see him, stab him. For he is a ravisher. And you, go you and find a queen, attended by a Moor, and do upon them some violent death, for they have done violent deeds on me and mine.
This we will do, but would it please you, good Andronicus, to send for Lucius, your thrice valiant son, who leads towards Rome, a band of warlike gods, and bid him come and banquet at your house, even when he is here. At your solemn feast, I will bring in the empress and her sons, the emperor himself and all your folks, and at your mercy they will stoop and kneel. What says Andronicus to this device?
Marcus, good Marcus. Go find your nephew, my son, and bid him come with you. Tell him the Emperor and the Empress will dine with us this evening, and he is to dine with us.
This will I do, and soon return again.
Now I will go about your business and take my ministers along with me.
No. Let rape and murder stay, or I will call my brother back.
What say you? Would you stay with him?
Depart and leave us here.
Revenge now goes to lay a plot to betray your foes.
Sweet venge. Farewell.
Tell us, old man, what shall we do?
Well, she knows me well enough and thinks me mad, but I know you two. You really are. Pair of bastards of their day. Oh, Cairo, Publius, Kairos, Sempronius.
My lord, what is your will?
Know you these two?
Yeah, Emperor's sons, Cairo and Demetrius.
No, five, Publius, five. You are mistaken. This one is rape, and this one, murder. Therefore, good Publius, bind them. And if they attempt to speak, gag them.
Your hands off the bus.
Come, Lavinia, come. Come, Lavinia, come. See, your foes are bound. And now hear the fearful words I uttered. Oh, villains, Chiron and Demetrius. Here stands the spring that you have stained with mud. You killed her husband. And for this vile deed, 2 of her brothers were condemned to death. My hand cut off and made a merry jest. Her 2 hands and her spotless chastity. Inhuman traitors. And yet, with my one good hand, I can yet slice your throats.
Weird Emperor sons.
Now. And Lavinia, between her stumps does hold the basin that will catch your guilty blood. You know your mother is to feast with us tonight. And I have just the thing to deal with it. Now, hark, villains. For I will grind your bones to dust. And with your blood, 2 pasties will I make with your shameful heads. That is the feast that she has been invited to, and that the banquet that she will gouge herself on. For I will play the cook.
Man. We don't need to show the next part. The beheadings, the blood, the creative catering. So you all can just exit now. End of scene.
Why are you mean? Why are we humans so bound? Human beings have more consciousness than any other species. We're supposed to be intellectually superior. Why do we treat each other so poorly?
Shakespeare is showing us how deep trauma turns into psychopathic behavior.
He is showing us how toxic masculinity taught through generation hurts everyone.
We humans have potential illusion that we are separate from the other. But whatever I do to another, I actually do to myself.
The darkness is always there. If we allow it, the darkness consumes the light. We have to hold on to the light.
Butterfly represents your beauty. Your beauty carries your love. Don't let anyone take your love away from you. And you will always, inside and out, be beautiful.
Let's see how this story ends. Bring out the banquet.
Oh, come into the home.
Good uncle. Take you and this barbarous Moor, this ravenous tiger, this accursed devil. Let him receive no life-giving food. In fact, chain him till be brought to the Empress's face. I fear the Emperor is of no use to us.
Welcome, please, come into my home. Find you a seat. Please, come. The Emperor and the Empress shall be here shortly. I do not know where they are, but they will be here shortly, and then we will have a feast. A feast for the gods. But please, where are the Emperor? Welcome you all. Welcome.
What has the sun? The heavens have more suns than just one.
And what makes you worthy of being called the son?
Sit down, little one.
Rome's emperor and nephew, the quarrels must quietly be debated. The feast is ready, which Titus has ordained to an honorable end, for peace, for love, for league. Now, for peace, for love, for league, and good to Rome. Please you, therefore, come take your seats.
Will it please you?
I think we will, Marcus and Drum.
We have been holding to you, good Andronicus.
Please you. Good. Most worthy Emperor, answer me this. Was it rash of young Virginius to slay his daughter with his good right hand because she was abused, scorned, and deflowered?
It was.
Your reason, mighty lord.
Because she should not outlive her sorrow, and by her presence she did renew his.
A reason mighty, strong, and effectual. Very good. Therefore, dear Lavinia, die, Lavinia. And with your death, your sorrows died. And with them, my shame.
What have you done? Unnatural and unkind.
Killed her. For her tears that made me blind. I did as rash Virginius did. I had 1,000 causes more to do so. Now, it is done.
What, was she ravished? Tell who did the deed.
Not I. It was Chiron and Demetrius. Don't believe it. They were the ones that deflowered her, that cut off her hands, and it was they that did this nasty
Go, bring them to us immediately.
What? They are already here.
They are not.
They are already here. In the pie in which you eat. In that pie. Cut from the flesh that she has bred. And now you have heartily fed. And 'tis true. But now, witness the sharpness of this blade.
Die you for this accursed
Son, can a son's eye behold his father's bleed? There's meed for mead, and death for deadly deed!
You sad-faced men, people, and sons of Rome, oh, let me teach you how to knit again this scattered corn into one mutual sheaf, broken limbs and again into one body, lest Rome herself be bane unto herself. My heart is not made up of flint nor steel, nor can I utter all our bitter grief. The floods of tears will drown my oratory. Here is our captain. Let him tell the story. Your hearts will throb and weep to hear him speak.
Now all, let it be known to you that it was Quentin, Titus, and Demetrius that murdered our emperor's brother. It was them that ravished our sister. For it was their true faults why our brothers were beheaded, as they mocked at our father's tears. He basely tricked the natural hand that fought Rome's quarrel well, and sent her enemies into the grave. And lastly, with myself kindly unbanished, to go and beg relief among Rome's enemies.
Now it's my turn to speak. Behold this child, of this is Tamara delivered, the issue of an irreligious Moor, chief architect, plotter of these woes. The villain is alive in Titus's house, and as he is, to witness this is true. Now, judge what cause Titus had to revenge these wrongs, unspeakable past patience, more than any living man could bear. Now you have heard the truth. What say you, Romans? Speak, Romans, speak.
Now, all hail Rome's royal emperor, Lucius.
Gentle Romans, may I govern so, to heal Rome's harms and wipe away her woe.
Give sentence on this execrable wretch that's the breeder of these dire events.
Set him breast deep into the earth and famish him and make him stand there so he can beg and cry for food. And if any man pities him or relieves him, for that offense, that man dies. This is his fate. This is his doom.
I do not repent of the wrongs I have done. Oh, that I wish that I have done 1,000 more.
And then Lucius buries all the dead bodies, and the play is over.